Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Welcome to a successful trading YouTube video where we teach you how to make money trading options, how to make money like Mr. Joe yesterday with a five bagger on JD Ganser trade, I believe. Mr. Joe, congratulations, sir. I hope you set up that trade so that you can parlay some of that five bagger into more this morning, as I believe JD it's gapping well. This is today is what? Today is May the 20th, 2021. May the 20th is a date dear to me. The place where I was born. This is the national the Independence Day, if you will. But well, I should be arboring a what green, red, and yellow colors. I actually do not even have just an attire to those colors. Well, I will see how I would spend the rest of the day. But to all honesty, actually, it's is not all joyful today, but that's another story for another day. For the time being, let us take a look at how to help you, how to guide you into making money trading option as we do each and every day on here. My name is Telex. I host this live day trading technical analysis, and we typically like to start with looking at the US equities through the eyes, the lenses of SPY, QQQ, IWM. This is the picture that we have been every single day we are looking at this just to gauge where the stock market overall as a whole and opportunities that are available to us. So yesterday the market was gapping down and a furious rally yet again enable the all major indexes to close green overall. Even the DAX yesterday was down as much as minus 2.7% late, but a huge rally. Well, not as huge as last Thursday one. Last Thursday one was a 13. If you go and look at the chart on the it was quite something. So this market is refusing to go down, folks. So here this morning, the futures were red a little bit. Where are the bitcoins? I guess now, per contractual obligation, I don't know. This is a joke. I have to talk about what's going on in the cryptocurrency markets. Let me just look at my investing.com app on here to see where's the crypto. Oh, all is good, folks. I'm no joke aside, right? Yesterday at this time, sometime at this time, as we are currently approaching, we're 7 minutes away from 6 a.m. Pacific here in Southern California, meaning top of the hour will be 9 a.m. Eastern in Toronto and New York, 2 p.m. approaching 2 p.m. in the city of Douala, where my heart is at this time. Bitcoin plus 8% at 41,000. About this time yesterday, it was dropping below 33, or touching 33K. So this is how Bitcoin have been trading, folks. Somebody had a joke. I don't know where I read the joke that, hey, a couple, the husband says to the wife, or vice versa, said, hey, honey, the house that we bought with Bitcoin last week, guess what? We can only afford to stay in the van. So that cracked me up. In any case, so the currency of the future, I mean, for all intent and purpose, remember, this thing trade 24 hours. By the time that we get together back, God willing, on next Monday, this thing could be at all-time high again. So these dips, definitely, and you just all have to be Bitcoin, right? So let's say you cannot afford let's say even fraction of Bitcoin, you can go into Dogecoin. Dogecoin on here is up 47% if you bought the dip yesterday. Imagine that already being up an investment, and it was only a Dogecoin only costs 41 cents or 42 cents as of now, even after that. So that's opportunities for you. We highlighted some of the stocks that trade according to the movement of the cryptocurrency markets. So you can definitely take advantage of those through option. Yeah, a great deal of them are optionable. I can think of Riot, I can think of Coin itself, I can think of Mara, just to name a few, or even the likes of Square or paper to a certain extent. Oh yeah, there's a sneaky one. It's just that its options are very the spread are a little bit too wide on this. STX, it's a little, they own a lot of Ethereum, so this stock has sneakingly recently just gone up to $100. Yeah, I used to trade this stock at $20 a long time ago, many years ago. So that gets you to tell us on the what's the impact of the cryptocurrencies have been. All right, so back to SPY. Our good friend SPY, well, it's refusing to go test 400. So we have been dancing now for since literally the 11th of May, since mid-May. We are fast approaching the end of May. Today is May the 20th. We have been dancing in a range here, let's say 405. I mean, the lows here are 404 as of last May the 12th. That was last Wednesday. Yesterday, Wednesday again, we dip to 405. So this is how we found support, folks. Yeah. So this, as of now, twice now, the market has bounced off of that. So no matter what happened, that's a key piece of information. Should SPY come to break those previous low, we know that it's clearly going lower. As long as it keep bouncing out of that, it doesn't tell us much because by no stretch of imagination can we say we are bullish. Why? Because we are still trading below the exponential moving average green and yellow line that you see on there, and we even have another crossover really yesterday on that dip, right? The yellow exponential moving average 8, if I zoom here for you, it's it dipped below the exponential moving average 20. So more to come on there. The future were red yesterday and this morning after the initial jobless claim. All of that is put on the back side. Yeah, we are. Whereas I think the SPY is flat. I know that QQQ rally SPY is plus 0.21%. Not too bad. Just a major 0.34, not even a third of a point above. As for our friend QQQ, told you, I mean, because of the nature of the option, the only thing that I don't like so much about the options, the midweek option, Monday, Wednesdays, for QQQ, they are giving them to us by increment of 2 points. So meaning we don't control the amounts, the cheap one that we got. But even yesterday, folks, late yesterday, the last candle of QQQ, let me bring it up on here. The 323 calls, they went from they yo-yo big time. We traded those with some profit, but I mean it's so unpredictable. It's so unpredictable. It's like, yeah, I mean, the entire day yesterday, we feature the famous, remember we talked about it, famous gap down and just rally meltdown. But then in the afternoon, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern, that rally was like, the news obviously came in, the minutes of the Fed. That's something that you can actually trade, meaning you can set up strangles when those economic events, so Fed meetings, and then the news, the minutes of the Fed a month later in the month. We know that ahead of time. I was busy yesterday to be honest with you. So to the point where that trade for me, I had those calls on there. They jeep big time. The 322 they jeep, well, they start paying and then they went like 65 cents and then 2 p.m. came, 11 p.m. Pacific. They jeep big time. They went like 10-12 cents before the rally to $1.30. Yes, and then ensued just sideways, no clear direction. Then the last candle, this last candle on here, folks, you could have gotten in the 320. Look at the low. The low here is 320.60, and the high is 322.83. 2 points in 15 minutes. In that 15-minute interval, if you had not traded at all the entire day, you would have been able to make a 10-bagger. Kid you not, 6 cents to 60, or even 75 cents. At the very beginning of the after hour for QQQ, since you know that SPY, QQQ, IWM, and the other ETFs, they trade the option an extra 15 minutes. So those are the type of opportunity. I mean, we said it right. A market starting, we start the day with a huge gap down like this, such as the one that we saw yesterday. Guess what? It set itself up for making money. So a great deal of stock made money yesterday. If you were with us, like Mr. Joe, made money on JD on the Gantt trade. Speaking of then JDs, let me transition straight to other, or maybe very quickly here, just out of respect. IWM very quickly for those of you. But I mean, as the other ETF were rallying big time, I made 3 points on here from the low. This ETF is really disappointing. So for me, as of now, my eyes are strictly on QQQ mostly, not even SPY to be honest with you. That I see more amplitude in terms of ATR that is on QQQ than any other one of the other ETFs. So how about XOP? Our good friend XOP. Okay, 86 folks. Yeah, 2 days ago, if you were to take that trade there at 90, yeah, it did touch 90. You are on your way to making money on those 72 puts that we targeting for May the 28th, or even, I mean, for June, if you want 70 for June. The whole idea really to buy something below 10-15 cents range and to make it go to $1. That's how we like to trade this type of ETF. So these moves on here, we have seen them, so it may take its time, so maybe buy more time into going into June, but to adjust the price, pick a much lower strike price. 70 instead of 72 maybe the way to go about XOP there, if you believe in these reverse use pattern that we have been showing you on here. All right, so it's 9 a.m. Eastern. Let's say hello. Who do we have in the live trading room? We have Mr. Joe. As usual, maybe others are in the background. We say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. All right, so we talked about SPY, QQQ, IWM as part of this live day trading technical analysis. QQQ, as of now, let's say today we don't have any expiration, right? But QQQ just to give you some potential prices. Again, it's being Thursday and this still trading below the exponential moving average. I don't trust this thing at all, because this is a type of day where we gap slightly like this, and before you know it, later today we are back in the red again. As long as we stayed below this yellow exponential moving average 8, folks, we are still bearish. Yeah, that doesn't mean that we cannot scalp for quick gains on puts like yesterday. So that big candle of rally overall, but let's be mindful of that. So something is happening on here. So if they are to reverse, oh yeah, for tomorrow, 328, 330 could be strike price that we could be using to set ourselves up for another rally. But that will mean that first order of confirmation of a bullish trend on here on QQQ. QQQ needs to recapture that yellow line. So 324.34. So let's say 325. A close above 325 today, set this thing up to go to even 330 tomorrow. But typically that will happen in the afternoon, right? That will frustrate people because tomorrow is expiration day of monthly options and weekly options. It will be just a key burn the theta in the first part of the trading day tomorrow, and then a gradual melt up toward the close when they know that, okay, they have killed pretty much most of the options. So in that case, what do we do? Today and tomorrow is one of those days to use, yeah, because we have that research, we have that analysis on here, to use the fact that we know the market moves more the week after monthly expiration. So meaning that starting today, you and I, we are to be thinking about building position expiring on May the 28th. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, because the points, whatever money that we can put, I mean, by no means it doesn't mean that we should not be trading for this Friday expiration. No. But minimize that risk, meaning the amount of money that we put on there. But for the 28th, oh yeah, absolutely, we can start building those positions today. Speaking of such position, I can think of something that I believe we recommended last week, and I believe Mr. Joe told me that he took that trade. So remember this guy. This guy is pins. It's setting itself up here for a nice run next. Should they decide to just continue whatever Wahala sideways that they're doing on here? I believe in pre-markets. Where did I see pins? I'm sorry, my brain. QQQ has brainwashed me. So 59 something. Yeah, wait, that's where support was about. So the EMA 8, the yellow line here on the daily charts at 58.82. It's just leveling up, if you will. It's the slope of it was going down. So if this being here 58 thereabout being support, we showcase how this stock is capable of rallying again. We believe that will be happening next week. So those are the entry on the 70. Was it this? Yeah, the 70 calls for May the 28th. 10 cents. You could have even gotten the 9 cents yesterday or thereabout. Let's see what it does today. But if it starts running today, definitely can increase that position, as well as take some very cheap contract for expiration tomorrow. We can use, let's say, the 62 or thereabouts on that thing. So we have posted this in the trade idea for quite a while now. So it's taking its time on there to materialize. But the longer a stock actually show bottoming and consolidation here, the bigger the move, right? So this could set up for really a nice June on here, because I mean, for 75 for the between February and mid-April, the average price on this was 75. It went as high as 80 something. So should this be support? Actually, yeah, there are plenty of ideas to do with pins with this current consolidation. All right, though, so shy of that one, the other stock that's definitely I want to bring to your attention today is JD. So congratulations to Mr. Joe yesterday. I don't know if anybody, I mean, there is no telling if people are trading our strategy. So because if somebody doesn't post, I do not know. But every morning we provide the gangster trade, and yesterday we read them online here for all the people on YouTube. So 5 cents, 5 cents contract on the 74. Yeah, on the 74 calls went to 31 cents. What's the whole idea? The whole idea here today is that we know this much. This was not a surprise to us, right? We have the study for the from this quant analysis for JD. We know that there is movement on day two. We can even, not only do we know that, we the research here, the science, if you will, well, no, science, the data even give us a good idea of the expected type of move, right? So when JD is bullish on here, we can see that we get the 4% on day well, that was day one on here. Day one 5%, 3%, 7%, 4%. On day two 4%, 5%, 4%. This is from the open. And where's JD opening right now? I believe JD I can actually see it better. Let's go to this one. So this is our usual thing on here, but I'm not sure that's gapping that much to be able to fully see it on this list. But let's see. Was it above 2%? I want to capture the volume to just bring your attention to the volume, because I believe very early I've been watching the market, folks, even sooner than usual. I woke up, I was watching the practice of the Monaco Grand Prix in France. So this coming this weekend. Yeah, they do it on Thursday just because Monaco is so special. Okay, so JD is up 2% at $72. Yesterday, thanks to Mr. Joe, we know that the 74 call, they went as high as 31 cents. So, and this is a day later, meaning that's where Theta comes in. So how much can we try to get in? Oh, here's JD. Okay, very good. So what's volume on here? Almost 300,000 share, folks. Oops, sorry, let me show it properly. Yep, let's show this properly here. So JD is up 2%. Okay, let's bring this here, Telex, such that everybody can see. I mean, the charts, I mean, it has been bearish for the longest time. Again, it was $100 stock all the way late mid-February, and since then it has just, and a lot of stock have this pattern, especially a lot of stock from China. I've been studying a lot of chart lately, folks, a lot, even more than usual, to see opportunities are there. At some point, some institution during this, let's say May to September, I mean, you all saying sell in May and go away. No, there's still some institution who can start taking advantage of these dips on here. So the current point of $70 in this, anything in the 70s on JD is actually look cheap. To be honest, I mean, this is a company that, if based on those who believe in fundamental, but that's not for us what we are looking for, right? We strictly based on technical analysis on here and the momentum that this is showing. So this is day two of this trade. From a chart perspective, where are the resistance? So the current EMA 8 here on our daily chart is at 70.54. We are gapping up above that, folks. Yeah, meaning we are no man's land. So from here, we are looking at the next resistance line, 73.32, aka the EMA 20. So this is how the trade is setting up. But really, realistically, let's use a round number. So 74, 75. It will be difficult at $72 in pre-market to hope to get a nice gangster entry for 74. Yesterday it closed at 15 cents. We know the high was 31, so it's in between those two, meaning 25 or thereabout. But the 75, they are game. So if you were not involved yesterday with the gangster, it's still actionable. JD is gapping up again, and this momentum here can really, should they decide to, we have seen JD run. So above 75 is not impossible between today and tomorrow. And JD used to be a Friday runner as well, as you know, for those who have that data. So definitely, again, spending time on here talking about a stock on how to make money trading option, and we sometimes just like we are running late today. What? Who's saying we are running late today? Well, what does it mean, Mr. Joe? We are running late today. Are you referring to the? I'm not sure what you mean, sir. What we are running late today. If anything, I started right on time today. I started exactly at 5:50 a.m. Pacific time. As we say that with hey, good morning in Toronto, Mr. Ryan. How are you, sir? So, Mr. Joe, I'm not sure what it means. What you mean by we are running late today? I was here on time for once. All right. So, we talked about pins. We talked about JD. There are quite a few stock moving. I mean, in pre-market for a Thursday. But those two, I wanted to bring them to attention because we have been tracking pins for a bit now. I mean, Square is moving. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. Square is one of those stocks that's is just. Oh, the other one that has been moving a lot lately is definitely Western Digital, right? Between last Friday, for some reason my video didn't start. Okay, well, sir, that's you. That's on you because I've been live on here for a bit. Huh. Let's see. I'm not sure. Let me try to make any type of sound. Yeah, I'm seeing because there is a small delay between which that I see on my control and the what you see now. I change the computer and I see. Oh, okay. So yeah, hopefully my image is not exactly sync live with what I see, but I just saw an update. For instance, when Mr. Ryan joined in the feed, the feed. Sorry about that, Mr. Joe. Yeah, those technical glitches. So in case you missed anything, Mr. Joe, I was speaking about hopefully the sound was good. I was talking about your win yesterday, your five bagger. Congratulations on JD, and I'm saying that I spent the last 5 minutes here stating that that trade is not over yet. There's still opportunities and then we talked about the other one pins, setting it up for next week, and then for this week for the next couple of days as well. What else did we talk about? We talked about QQQ and the potential for a run up, but it may not be straightforward. So it could definitely continue on what oops sorry this is the back end of the website. That's not where we want to go. We want to go look at yesterday after market close, today before market opened for earnings. Any stock that had earnings today, the answer is 23 of them which are optionable above $20 and had earning either yesterday after the market closed or today before the market it's opening here. So who do we have? Let's say if we start the children place. This is a stock that I don't think I've ever traded this stock, so I don't know how liquid its options are. Which stock do we know on here? Starboard carriers, no idea about that. Keys, this is financial, is not scientific and technical instrument. L Brands, I believe they are the owner of Victoria's Secret. Not that there is anything on there. Well, if you want to trade L Brand this morning, they had earnings and they are gapping down minus 1.75. The chart is showing support at the current level, so it's minus 1.195 in pre-market is one of those that really ideal for a gangster trade. Let me just out of curiosity, not so again L Brands, yeah, somebody could confirm that for me. Hopefully I don't see any, as I did not say something wrong. I think they're the owner of Victoria's Secret, not that I will know. Its options are quite let's say the implied volatility was 100 and something, but it will come down, right? So here, if we wanted to trade, let's say the 70, the stock is trading at 66, the 70 calls, they were going for $1.15, $1.33. Plenty of open interest. Yeah, this is you could try it out. I don't know what the ATR is, but we may need more than the 70. But you have a nice spread on here, right? So and the option that are going by increments of $1 and then $2 above 75. So definitely we can target, let's say 73, anything 73, 74 for 10 to 15 cents at the max on the call side. On the bearish side, I mean a natural round number will be 60, right? So 6 point up, 6 point down. I'm not sure. Yeah, that will definitely fly on here. So 61, 62, thereabouts on the call. So again, I didn't prepare this one. I'm just on the fly, folks. Yeah, this is on the fly on the. I see, for me as of now, I see lots of other opportunities. This is Ralph Lauren here, $125 stock down -3% this morning. Cisco. Okay, Cisco, I've said so many times that Cisco doesn't move much after earnings. Shares this morning, Cisco is starting at -4.3%. So maybe that's one is not bad. Let's take a look at Cisco. What was the, I mean, the implied volatility don't mean anything for us. That was yesterday, right? So today on my other screen, I know I'm not sharing the screen. So $50. Okay. So are the market makers just gonna play with people and pin it at $50, or they're going to make it rally? In this type of scenario, if support usually a round number like that. So the options are very, very cheap, folks, because even with the implied volatility was just at 80, but this thing does not always move. I think we have traded it like once or twice at the most as a gangster trade, and I was just like, eh. But hey, if you want to make a liar of me this morning, you have an opportunity on there. You can always throw it on the watch list, right? And see what it can do. So you will have to go with very, very close. I mean, instantly. We're not talking like this is a $50 stock. We're not talking a 10% move between tomorrow and today and tomorrow. So we are looking maybe 53 calls, 54 calls. If we can get in for 10 cents and this thing reverse, then that would be great. So that's a possibility. And again, we are giving you options, no pun intended, on how to make money trading options or opportunities, rather, if you will. So between LB Brands, the parent company of Victoria's Secret, I kept saying that. Am I looking for a sponsorship from Victoria's Secret? Oh, welcome to Successful Trading. Sponsor. This show is brought to you by Victoria's. No. I don't know about that. And then Cisco, more seriously. All right. Those are the main stock that's for us we want to be focusing on. Again, the keyword on here. It is Thursday. It's one of those Thursday. The market is gapping slightly bullish. A lot of stocks are moving in the bullish direction. I will really remiss if I do not keep talking about this stock. For whatever reason, my timing can never, well, we did a good job on it. Was it last week? We made money on Jumia, but my timing is not so great on Jumia because days that I'm targeting Jumia, that's day that it do not move. And then when I do not target it, then it goes and puts in a 9%. Jumia, we have talked about it since its earning and that massive rally on there. It has tried to keep posting lower lows. The exponential moving average yellow line has been conquered, and the price now is tackling the exponential moving average 20, currently at 27.93. I just saw that the stock is up in pre-market all the way to 27.47. So on here, that's a resistance level, so you can expect that it's going to fight that level, that 28 level at the open here. So that will provide a great opportunity to enter some trade. So Jumia, let's see here. This is a tiny stock that's I think I need to get into trading more often. The 30 calls, because they were going yesterday for 19 cents, be 23 cents as theta decay, or per day is 26 cents. Yeah, obviously. All right. Whereas delta is 24 cents. So here the stock is up $1 something. So we can still potentially get these 30 calls for less than 25 cents. I wouldn't put more than 25 cents on them. And the strike price, the next strike price that they're offering is 30.5. So it's not that bad actually. If let's say you go gangster trade on here, because the stock is gapping, right? These are opportunity, folks, that for those of you who are here or who want to learn about the gangster strategy, it's predicament on a stock is moving in pre-market, and then we take the trade. That's how you go about making money trading option. If you are trading option with just hoping that a stock will start to move, no, it's okay to wait for the stock to make a move and then trade accordingly. So definitely, we showed you a myriad of opportunity on here to take the trade for us. We're going to start with JD pins and definitely Jumia. I mean, I can elevate Jumia there even more than L Brand. Oh yeah, Mr. Ryan confirming that L Brand, they are the owner of Victoria's Secret. All right, so that's a useful or not so useful piece of information that we gathered this morning. I wish everybody a great trading session, and we will catch you tomorrow same time. Have a great trading session, everybody. Bye bye.